wonderful greetings to everyone, anywhere you are watching from or viewing from or listening from. I greet you and I welcome you right now. We are on the move, and here is the Biafra Republic government, Master Simon Ekpa live. Like I used to tell us, we are taking over everywhere. Mm? We are taking over everywhere, every media, every corner, every hole. We are taking over. So our Prime Minister, the Biafra Republic government, is live on TikTok, and we are joining him immediately. We are hooking up immediately. Um, as I'm connecting, as you're joining me as well, I want you to just only like the program. That's all you need to do, and the follow up with the activities of this government. Um, so that's it. That's just what I want you to do. So we continue to preach this gospel. We continue to preach it. So we are not looking at anybody's face. We know the look face. That's just it. I just found out he is live now. I never knew he was live. It's just that I got a message now. So as I connect, you are welcome to this program. This is Biafran Voice 247 TV. We are live and we are direct. So we will continue. Just hold on a while. He's trying to rectify something. By the way, he is live on TikTok. You see, when I tell us that we are going to take over everywhere, but I am scared because TikTok is the same people as Facebook. So they might just block him immediately. But we are not scared. We will not fear nothing. We have nothing to fear. Hmm? Yeah, I know no sound. I think the problem is from his end. He's live on TikTok, and I think this is the first time he's coming live from TikTok. So I don't know what the problem is. He's having some audio problem. So we will continue, but in as much as we can see, they are still live there, and we are still watching. We are still waiting. I think the thing has taken him off. All right, I think let me see if I think let me just see what's going on, and then maybe we can reconnect or so. Let me see. He is not. Let me see if he's still live. I think he's no longer live. I think. I never knew he's on Twitter, on TikTok. Honestly, I never knew. And one thing with this TikTok is that you can't even see the videos, the live videos. You can't even see the videos. We can see the live videos. I don't know. I can't see the live videos. Okay, whatever. I think the thing went off. I don't know what happened. Maybe he is coming back. I believe because he was trying to bring something to the hearing of the people, and all of a sudden the thing went off. So let's just believe that he will be back, and then before he comes back, we'll have to keep us moving with something, maybe one of his messages or anything at all. So we have to wait for him to see if he's coming back or not. Let's go.
The United States of America is a steadfast supporter of the principles that people have a right to choose their own form of government. Nations have a right to choose their own alliances. There are inalienable rights governments must protect. The rule of law must be cherished. Sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states must be respected.
The UN Charter and its principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, human dignity, and the right to self-defense, these principles are universal and we must uphold them. International law must be protected always and everywhere, without any ambiguity, in Ukraine, in the Middle East, and everywhere in the world. This is our global responsibility.
Self-preservation must be protected at all costs. Today, the Biafra Liberation Army have neutralized dozens of these terrorists in our land, and we are proud of them. They will continue to go down. Our demand is very simple. Pull them out of Biafra land. Remove every checkpoint. If you do not dismantle all the checkpoints, they will continue to die. We will continue to excel. We will continue to deal with Nigeria, and Nigeria will never ever remain the same until Biafra exits from Nigeria. A government that uses violence will be responded with the same and equal measure of violence in self-defense. So I told them, oh my God, here is not taken, I will turn to a beast and Biafra will come. Nigeria has no rule of law. Their rule of law is gun and bullet, and we have come to resist it. My fellow Biafrans, the world leaders made it very clear that self-preservation is a must. They use the word must, and it should be protected at all costs. At all costs. Biafra must be defended at all costs. At all costs. Must be defended at all costs. At all costs. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation.
All right. We don't come out. We don't come out. You see, that this our prime minister's video I've been wanting to show us. Actually, I never knew he was live on TikTok. Is 555 Vision that sent me a message that our PM is live on TikTok. I was surprised because I never knew that he's even on TikTok. So I quickly ran to TikTok and I saw him. So I never knew. I don't know how long he was there, but from the way I saw it, he was there maybe for nothing less than an hour, and now I think the program went off. Either they took him out also because they don't want you to talk about this freedom anyway. But we continue to do the needful. We are not looking faces. We will never look faces. We will continue to do the needful. So since we don't come out, we go listen to another video. This is one of the oldest videos our prime minister streamed long ago, and I think we will listen to this while I look for another one that speaks according to what we are facing today. But this is about what is happening. I think this video should be the right video to watch now, to listen now, because in this video he made the exposition why you can never be Nigeria, why they fought Jonathan, how everybody rose and fought to push Jonathan away because Jonathan was able, and so many of them. So I would like us to watch the video. So you are welcome to the program once again as we move. Or rather, like this would be okay.
That with that kind of intelligence report, that should tell you that good evening, good evening, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are watching me from. Welcome to my live broadcast today, the 6th of August 2020. This evening is going to be very, very explosive. It's going to be very, very explosive evening because we are going to do a lot of exposition this evening upon all the fact that the America intelligence The American intelligence report shows that the terrorists are penetrating the southern part of Nigeria. Nigeria military, Nigeria security agents, they are yet to react. They are yet to react to this very important claim and very important security report coming from the United States of America. What does that tell you? What does that tell you, one Nigeria? What does that tell you? That should tell you a lot. That should tell you that what T.Y. Danjuma said, if you rely on the Nigeria military, you are going to be killed. All of you will die one by one.
Is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state and, of course, in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
It means that T.Y. Danjuma knew exactly what he was saying. So, the Nigeria military, Nigeria security agents, they don't care. When America came and gave this kind of mind-blowing revelation, because our own intelligence report, they don't take it seriously. Now America have come to say what we have been saying all this while, and Nigeria military again never ever reacted to that intelligence report coming from America. That should, make you to shiver. It is called for a very serious concern that with that kind of intelligence report, Nigeria military is yet to respond or even react. But Nigeria military are reacting in Biafra state. According to them, they invented the community of militants. They say they invented where militants are hiding, and they killed 6 militants in Biafra state just today. But they are yet to invade Boko Haram hideout and kill them. They are yet to invade the Fulani hideout and kill them. They are yet to invade the bandit hideout and kill them. They are yet to invade the hideout of the killers in southern Kaduna. But they are quickly and very quick to invade the hideout of the so-called Niger Delta Avengers or MEND. Now, I don't need to waste your time. I have to go straight to business because today we have a lot to do. This evening, I am going to play a voice message coming from the terrorist that are killing and annihilating Christians in southern Kaduna, and our translator is going to be live to translate whatever they have said in Hausa language. We are going to also play to you the response from the Christians from the southern Nigeria, from the southern Kaduna people, what they responded to the Fulanis, to these terrorist Fulanis. I am going to pass that message on this live broadcast today, and that is the reason why you must share this broadcast. You must invite your friends, especially those one Nigeria people. Let them come and see the Nigeria they are defending. Let them come and see the Nigeria they are defending. You know also how they are clamping down on these Revolution Now protesters. They are clamping down on Revolution Now protesters, and then Nnamdi Kanu told the Nigeria security agents not to go and clamp down on protesters. And for this reason, I want to give example, I want to show example of how other nation, how the security agents in other nation around the world, what they do. Now this is Bolivia. Let me play to you the security agents in Bolivia, how they abandon their arms and join the citizens to protest. Now this is Bolivia. Watch.
Estamos viendo en Santa Cruz, en Tarija, en Potosí, en Sucre, policías que están marchando lado a lado con nosotros. Esto es democracia. Esto es una prueba de que frente a la dictadura que se ha instalado, que se niega a escucharnos, estamos dispuestos a seguir adelante y no responder la provocación de la violencia. Nuestra lógica es democracia sí, violencia no, democracia sí, dictadura no.
Para un día.
Para toda la vida, aquí empezamos.
Now, are you seeing the police? Are you seeing police in Bolivia? Those of you, Nigeria witches and wizard, you call yourself police, you call yourself DSS, you call yourself military, you can't boast of 50,000 naira in your account. You don't have insurance for your family. If any bullet hit you from the Janjaweed, that is the end of you. And that is the end, the future of your children, that will be the end of the future of your children, including they may not even have access to education anymore. So Nigeria police, you see, this is Bolivia. This is Bolivia.
¿Quién se cansa, Tutín?
A ver, ¿quién se cansa? ¿Palacio? Sí, porque ¿de quién es? De nosotros, ¿no? De los bolivianos, esto, ¿eh?
¡Viva Bolivia!
Now, have you seen that? That is Bolivia. You have seen Bolivia. I am going again. I am taking you now to Niagara. Niagara Falls in the United States. Yeah. Is one of the states in America.
Thank you, Alice. Meanwhile, a moment is being celebrated in Niagara Falls when protesters took to the streets. Then police and city officials joined them. Our Dave McKinley has a look back on that moving occurrence last night and the symbolism it leaves today.
At one point during last night's demonstration in Niagara Falls, as seen in this video captured by the Action Niagara, you could see Niagara Falls Mayor Robert Rustino, Niagara Falls Police Chief Tom Licata, and Niagara County Sheriff Mike Felicetti join in with demonstrators and, at their request, taking a knee. We talked with the sheriff about it today.
It was about the symbolic nature of acknowledging why they were there and they wanted to be heard. And short time after we did that, we were greeted nicely in the crowd by people.
I think it's great and exciting that in Niagara Falls, the mayor and others would take a knee with the protesters.
Henry Louis Taylor, a UB faculty expert on racial, social, and economic justice, called it important and significant.
But it matters only if we see the structural changes that need to occur.
Mayor Rustino, who was hugged by one of the demonstrators, as seen in this video taken by the Niagara Reporter, agrees.
Ultimately, we could say all the things we want to say, but clearly what we have to do at some point is take action. And I think that little bit of action reflected to the protesters that we were serious about engaging, that it wasn't just a publicity stunt.
Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.
Now, did you that? That was police in the United States of America joining protesters. Police in the United States joining protesters. One moment. Police in the United States joining protesters. Now, let me play also another one. And I am talking about police in the United States, the place where police receive good salary, a place where police have insurance, a place where police have everything, where police are only two in one vehicle, a place where police feed very well, a place where police are respected, a place where police have authority. They joined their citizens to protest. Now watch.
Using force to suppress crowds protesting the death of George Floyd filled social media over the weekend. In some cities, police joined demonstrators in a show of solidarity. In Flint, Michigan, County Sheriff Chris Swanson joined protesters' calls to walk with us marching down Miller Road in Flint Township. In Santa Cruz, California, Police Chief Andy Mills took a knee with protesters, with the department tweeting that it was in memory of George Floyd and bringing attention to police violence against black people. Two Kansas City, Missouri police officers were photographed holding up a sign that reads, "End police brutality." In Fargo, North Dakota, an officer held hands with protest organizers while holding up a sign that says, "We are one human race." And officers in Ferguson, Missouri participated in a 9.5-minute kneel in Floyd's memory while cheers erupted from the crowd. And that is one way to do it, to validate the anger and the fear that is out there amidst the crime that is happening as well. Ahead, we're going to talk to Congresswoman Val Demings, who served as Orlando's first female chief of police. Morning Joe is back in just a moment.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe.
Now, you just hear that. Police join the protesters. And in Nigeria, all they subject you to do is to commit atrocities, is to commit evil against citizens that are actually protesting for your own good. Nigeria police. Ignorant, illiterate, ignorant, illiterate are the reason why you people are being brutal against people that are protesting in Nigeria for your good. Now, in case if you don't know how the Arab Spring started, let me show you how the Arab Spring started. The Arab uprising. This is just for Nigerians. All of you that are going for revolution now, I want you to watch how the Arab Spring started.
December day in 2010, a produce vendor in Tunisia stood in front of a government office and set himself on fire, killing himself. His desperate actions helped spark a revolutionary uprising that has come to be known as the Arab Spring. While the uprising across the Middle East and North Africa did not take place during a specific calendar season, they were commonly referred to as the Arab Spring, an allusion to the so-called Prague Spring, a 1968 democratic revolution in Czechoslovakia. The Arab Spring timeline began in Tunisia, a country that had been under the allegedly corrupt and authoritarian rule of President Zain al-Abidine Ben Ali for more than 2 decades. On December 17, 2010, a working-class vendor named Mohamed Bouazizi was approached by Tunisian authorities about his unlicensed cart. He offered to pay a fine, but instead his vegetables were confiscated, and he was publicly humiliated by the police. Afterwards, to add insult to injury, local officials refused to hear his complaints of harassment. In a short protest, Bouazizi stood in front of the local governor's office and set himself on fire. He died from his injuries on January 4th. Bouazizi became a martyr who inspired others who were suffering from unemployment at the hands of a corrupt government. His death sparked a Tunisian revolution in which protesters armed themselves not only with signs but with cell phones, allowing the protest to spread at social media speed. On January 11th, a week after Bouazizi's death, Tunisia's government fell apart, and the disgraced president Ben Ali fled the country. The videos of the successful uprising shared via social media raised global awareness of the protests themselves. State-run news organizations were barely able to keep up. The speed and success of the protest inspired others across the region. Throughout January, protests erupted in Algeria, Jordan, and Oman. By January 25th, the movement reached Egypt, followed by Syria, Yemen, Iraq, Libya, and several other countries. On February 11th, Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak stepped down, and by the end of the year, Yemen's government was overthrown. As was Libya's, ending the dictatorship and the life of their leader, Muammar Gaddafi, who was captured and killed by Libyan rebel militia. While some of the Arab Spring protests did result in regime changes, not all of them brought about positive change for the working class people like Mohamed Bouazizi. In some cases, the uprisings were co-opted by religious extremists like ISIS, who embraced the revolt against secular Arab regimes for their own agenda. As a result, when governments toppled in places like Syria and Iraq, rebel groups stepped in to fill the void, using strong-arm tactics and even terrorism. In Syria, civil war has resulted in the deaths of some 500,000 people, stoking the fires of unrest. Along with political instability and economic stagnation in neighboring countries, the Syrian civil war has also led to a massive refugee crisis in the region. While the Arab Spring revealed how fast a revolution fueled by technology could unfold, it also once again proved how complicated and unpredictable revolutions can be.
So, those of you that say you are doing revolution now, you see the reason why the big stomach, the stomach infrastructure, Femi Adesina, will come on national television to mock you. You need to know what is revolution. You need to know what is revolution. You don't just come out with your number 2 person and 3 person and you come to the street. You have to come in your millions and in your thousands and overpower the security. First of all, You shared your Revolution Now message on Facebook. You excluded the Biafra region. You have contact. You established contact in the southwest. You established contact in the middle belt or in the north. You excluded Biafra. You excluded the southeast. You excluded the south-south. How can you be making and having that kind of partiality in your own revolution, what you call revolution? It is already dead on arrival. It is already failed. You can't do revolution in a country and you are already sidelining the people that matters. As far as the revolution is concerned, the people that matter most now, you can't do without the Biafrans. So why would you go and start sharing information on Facebook, asking people to join, and you have contact of people, you have contact of your so-called coordinators and the people that are in charge. You excluded completely Biafra region in your revolution now. So, and now we have to be the people that will give you voice in this charade of protest you did yesterday. If you don't know what is revolution, go and watch revolution documentary on YouTube or anywhere. I just played it to you now, what I call the Arab uprising. And in other words, what is called Arab Spring. Just search in Google, Arab Spring, so you can get yourself educated on what is revolution. You don't just come come out of the street and carry placard and turn here, turn here. Look at the way they humiliated you, assaulted you yesterday, and there is no force. You don't have no, it is called revolting against the government. You just heard how the Tunisia president fled the country. That is what is called the revolution. What you did yesterday, and you gave Femi Adesina the impetus to come to China television and give and have the mind. Even he was so pompous, speaking that it was a childish, and actually he was right. He was very, very right, because what you did yesterday was a mockery of revolution. It was a mockery of revolution. You don't revolt like that. That is not revolting against the government. That is not revolution. What you did yesterday was a mockery of revolution. So now, I am asking all the people that are organizing revolution now to go and get themselves educated on what is revolution. First of all, you don't exclude any region in your revolution now. Whether they want to subscribe to it or not, you have to have a representative in all region or in Nigeria. You don't just you just sideline Biafra, like they don't matter. I don't want to talk about this revolution now issue because you insulted our sensibility. You insulted us by sidelining the region, by sidelining Biafra. Is a complete insult on us. So ordinarily, I don't want to talk about it because it is a sign of failure, and you failed woefully yesterday. Now, I want you to know this as well. For those who are calling for a referendum or on autonomy or regional government or regional autonomy, believe me, before I go into Kaduna issue, I want to play this one so that you watch it. They need to know what regional autonomy is. It's not just what this Meka series somewhere in London telling them. Do you know what is autonomy? Do you know what is autonomy? Autonomy. As if we don't know what is autonomy, for Christ's sake. The point here you are not getting is that autonomy will never work. It will never work in Nigeria. What is autonomy? Do you know autonomy? As if it is not the same Nigeria. Is it the autonomy where you will bring your resources and support the central? Is it not what the autonomy means? Autonomy, when you are talking autonomy, are you not going to have central government in the autonomy? What is going to be, how are you going to protect your autonomy within a central government system? You see, Nigeria, what these people don't know is that Nigeria has, the way Nigeria is now, it has gone beyond anything that has to do with autonomy. Now, I want you to watch.
We have a constitution imposed on us by the military. The ones that our fathers created at the time that the British left was thrown away, and a group of military officers, not less than 50 officers, came together and wrote a constitution and imposed it on us. It is not working. Because it is not working, our country has thrown up all kinds of unbelievable issues that make it impossible for it to thrive. What has made it even worse is that we have no real democracy. The voice of the people has no relevance to the way we are governed. We have to all rise up and ensure that we rewrite our constitution. And write a constitution which accords with our diversities. What our fathers wrote worked. I grew up in the first independence.
You see, these are the people that Emeka are advising about autonomy. You want to write a constitution that will recognize your diversity. How is that possible? Oh my goodness. How is that possible with the present condition of Nigeria? You want to write a constitution that will recognize the diversity. The constitution already recognizes your diversity. In fact, these people should know, even Wodo that started, when he said he went to school, when school was standard or whatever, he studied there and studied there. What we have now is that our brain is like computer. We studied and we studied and studied, not just reading book. We develop critical thinking. How can you say you want to have a constitution that will now address your diversity? Now, I want to tell Nyawodo, the current constitution of Nigeria already recognizes your diversity. That is why you have what we call quota system. The quota system in Nigeria constitution have already reflected the diversity. The diversity of low mentality, recognizing that the North have low IQ, and recognizing the constitution recognize that the South have a higher IQ. That is why you have the quota system. It is already in the constitution. Constitution recognize the diversity. So it is dead on arrival. What are you talking about? You are talking about autonomy. Autonomy. Autonomy should disappear from your mouth. It is late. Nigeria has got, in fact, the point here is that you people don't understand what is coming. That is why you go about talking autonomy. Do you know what is autonomy? Are you talking about autonomy? Don't we know what is the autonomy? Autonomy is autonomy. You have to practice. That is what, when you have a workable autonomy, you have to have in practice. What is autonomy in practice? You have to use what Nigeria is today to know how the autonomy you are looking for will work. There is difference between autonomy in paper and autonomy in practice. This is what you should know. Autonomy. Who doesn't know what is autonomy? You have to check how are you going to use autonomy in the practice. And you go about Emeka advising you people from London, because he said he's the one advising you people what to do. And that was the reason why he was telling me, do you know what is autonomy? Autonomy is dead on arrival. The situation we are in Nigeria now, you are talking of autonomy. Are you aware that Al-Qaeda and ISIS is coming to South? They are penetrating. Did you not hear America? How is your autonomy going to solve the issue of the fact that you are having insurgency in the southern part of Nigeria? How? How will that stop the insurgency from coming? Now, I want Nigeria to understand something. I want Nigeria to understand something. I want Biafrans to understand something. When they tell you, do you know what is autonomy? Autonomy, you are going to decide how your region is going to be governed. You are going to decide who is going to come to your region and who is not going to come. You are going to decide whether Fulani will come to your region. It is fallacy. It is a scam. You can't practice regional autonomy and you restrict the citizens of that country from free movement. It is impossible. It is not possible. Anybody that anywhere in the world, anybody that tells you because when you have regional autonomy, you will stop Fulanis from entering your region is a lie. It can never be possible because you will be, in fact, anybody that tells you regional autonomy, we will decide how we will have our own police. We will have our own army in our regional system. And you will decide Fulani from north will not enter your territory, your region. It is a scam. If anybody is telling you this is a scam, let us use example, Canada. Because Canada is example. Are you going to say the Canada that is practicing confederation? It is almost the same thing as you know what they are saying. Now you say somebody from Ontario will not go to Ottawa or whatever the different region in Canada. That you know the Canada, the capital and all this, you are going to restrict every movement. All the people that you suspect they will not have a free movement into in their own country. And these people will come and start deceiving people. And these are the people who claim they are educated, they are conversant with international law, they are this, they are that. And they come openly, publicly to cajole the sensibility of people like us. How can you say you are going to make sure the people did not come to your region? You have autonomy. Do you know what is autonomy? You will decide who is going to enter in the country. You are going to be contributing to the center. So why are these people so trickish? Why? Why are people so evil? What is so difficult? What is so difficult for you to pronounce it and demand it the way it is, which is complete freedom? What is so difficult? That you will come and start lying to people that if you have your autonomy, you are going to have your army. Fulani will not come. You will decide your security. Yes, you may decide your security. But you can never have a law that will restrict the movement of people in Nigeria. It is not possible. No country can ever do that. It is against the law. It is against Universal Declaration of Human Rights. You can't restrict the movement of your own citizen in their country. So what we are looking at here is this. Autonomy cannot solve the problem. Regional autonomy cannot solve the problem. Do you know what is regional autonomy? Let me, in fact, because these people think that we are fools. Listen, I did not just go to school to read. No. I went to school to study, and I went to school to get sense. I did not just go to school to pass school and parade certificate. No. I went to school to develop my critical reasoning, my critical thinking. So how can you practice regional government before 1960? Before 1960, we had regional government in Nigeria. Now, I want to ask you a question. During the time of the regional government in Nigeria, were there any restriction of people from the north from entering southeastern region? Were there a restriction? Do you think that had it been that Ojukwu wanted to have a constitutional amendment to have restriction, to restrict the movement of Nigerians, that you cannot come freely from the north to the old eastern region, do you think it could have been possible? No, I'm asking you. Do you, for those of you that are buying the idea of this autonomy, do you think that if Ojukwu or Awolowo or whoever had suggested constitutional amendment that the region, there should be a restriction in movement of Nigeria people, that nobody should come from north without having a consent of the hosting region? Do you think it will be possible? It is not possible. It is not possible. That can never happen. Not now, not later, not in future. It is impossible. It is the last. It is the last thing. In fact, let me tell everybody watching me, because it is time. Like I said, we are going to be crushing every saboteur of Biafra with truth, with critical analysis and thinking. So we are not going to punch them in the face, but we'll be punching them with truth and the way it is. So now, if Nyanwo Odo and the Emeka Emekesiri advising them as their legal advisor, if they can now begin to come publicly, because Emeka Emekesiri said that in our debate, that Simon Ekpa, do you know what is autonomy? Autonomy. We are going to have our security. We are going to have this Fulani cannot come. It is a lie. It is a lie, because we have practiced the autonomy before. We know what is autonomy. We live in civilization. We live in diaspora. We know what is autonomy. And we are also conversant with international laws. We are conversant with all the human rights declaration, all covenant, all whatever. We are very conversant. And it is not possible in this planet that you will have autonomy or regional autonomy in a country and you restrict movement of the citizen of that country within that country. It is not possible. Now, if we go into practicing of regional government, and you say you will have your own constitution, your constitution is limited. Your constitution as a regional autonomy will be restricted to a lot of things. You cannot restrict the movement of Nigerians to your own region. You can't do that. You can have anything in place, how to run your economy. You can have any constitution, how to run your economy, but you can never restrict the movement of Nigerians, that they are not allowed to come to your region. It is impossible. That is number one. Let us listen to what Modo have to say.
Standard of my education was comparable to anywhere in the world. It is not the situation today. This bad structure has given up all kinds of things that we will deal with when we are talking about solution. And I think that by far the most important thing is that the country is broken. It doesn't have a structure. It doesn't, in law we call it, our constitution is not attached to us. When a constitution is not attached to us, it is a constitution that does not have validity with the people. But a constitution which starts with we, the people of Nigeria, make this law. That constitution has to be subjected to a referendum, a vote by which the people accept it. Yes, we made it. Now, we don't have a constitution.
Thank you. What do you think the solution is? And how can we get to that solution, sir?
I would ask you to expand the minutes to everyone, so that
yes.
we don't just have a
No, everyone's going to get their 2 minutes. What I'm saying is it will go from you and go back to Yinka Odumake.
I doubt if in 2 minutes we can make any reasonable impact on our thought.
Let's not, sir.
You can't talk about solution without saying what the problem is.
Yes.
Well, now we have a country that has no credible elections. So our process of recruiting leadership is faulty. This is the only country in the world where after an election, you are adjudicating court for 1 year. In Imo State, they are still in court determining who is governor of Imo State. we have insecurity of the worst kind since we have ever been a country today. And we have an administration of security that gives no confidence to the ordinary man. You know, you can break any law in this country. People get away with murder here. In the last few weeks, the revelations in the National Assembly, whether they are NNDC, NDCC, or in NNPC, there are things people will go to jail for in any country of the world. And as I speak to you, it doesn't appear as if the government is doing anything about it. Now, we have declining resources. In any other country in the world, there would have been an emergency room now thinking about what do we do when oil ceases to be a source of wealth. We are not doing that. The rest of the world is doing that. Several companies are now indicating, several multinational companies are now indicating interest to move away from engines powered by oil. We have poor education. When I went to school in the First Republic, I could compete with anybody in any university anywhere in the world. I went to university in Ibadan and I went to university in LSD. And I came tops in my class in LSD because of my foundation in Ibadan. It is not possible today. We have poor agricultural policies. We have poor infrastructure. Our country cannot sustain the load we take all over the place.
Can I ask you a question? Just to take two things. You talked about a broken country. You talked about rewrite the constitution, and you talked about referendum. What does it mean? Can you just sort of come down one level? What does it when you talk about restructuring or what are the practical steps that we need to take?
The practical steps are the kind of steps President Jonathan took when he was in government. We need to constitute a constitutional conference or use the results of the constitutional conference that Jonathan had, which all parts of Nigeria agreed to. We subject them to a national referendum. Do you people in Nigeria agree to this? Otherwise, call a group of representatives from all sections of the country elected by their people to come and look at those conclusions in order to save time and money and distill the things which are germane to bad governance in Nigeria and make them available for adoption and for a referendum. So the people of Nigeria vote and say, okay, now we want to restructure into regional structure and state structure so that every region has a set of states under it, or you have states like the United States of America which are independent of each other. And there are powers limited for the federal government and powers limited for the state. And every area has sovereignty over its natural resources and pays a taxation to the federal government for maintenance of common services.
You see, what this Modo don't understand now is that it is no more about sovereignty over natural resources. Who cares about natural resources? We are talking about life here. We are talking about just possibility to live. Possibility to live. We are not interested in natural. This whole thing should not be just about sovereignty to control natural resources. No. This is where they are getting it wrong with us, the people that want freedom. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he is going to be giving oil free. We are not interested in natural resources. We are interested in freedom. Freedom. So the issue of coming to a national conference, doing a referendum so that you will have sovereignty of everybody, all of you that is shouting all these things, you have target. Your target is just have to put your hand in the natural resources and start enriching yourself. You can never change. But that will not happen in Biafra. You can never change. So what I'm trying to say now is that any referendum, any restructure, any autonomy that will have Nigeria, and you have central government, where the region will come and contribute, and you have central government. It is dead on arrival. Because our problem now is not controlling of natural resources. No. Our problem now is not marginalization. No. Our problem now is not that we are not into government. No. Our problem now is that we want to be alive. We want to be free and be alive. Our problem is that we are not safe anymore in Nigeria. Our problem is that our religion is under threat. Our life, our tribe, our indigenous people are under serious threat. So we are not comfortable anymore. We want to leave Nigeria before they kill all of us. So we are seeing beyond what you people are seeing. You people are only seeing the economic effect, the economic side of it. We are not seeing economic side of it. We are seeing beyond the economic side of it. We are seeing, we want to live. We want to have freedom. We want a country that people will be protected. We want a country that will be secured. A country where you have accountability. A country that people can walk freely in the street in the midnight without fear of abduction, without fear of kidnapping, without fear of Fulani raping them, without fear of anything. A country where our women can go to their farmland 12 in the midnight. If they forget their stint there, they can go back 12 in the midnight to their farmland and collect whatever they want to collect and come back home untouched. This is the kind of thing the reason why we are shouting for Biafra. So you people come here and say autonomy or this, you have to manage your economy, manage your natural resources, because a corrupt mind is always looking at what to gain. A corrupt mind, you don't look at your freedom, you are only interested in how you are going to control your economy, how you are going to control your natural resources. It is always control, 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 control. But the one you had the opportunity to control, you squandered and looted it. You see? You squandered and looted it. Now, I want you to watch this as well. One moment.
What Nigerian army is doing is recycling insurgency. They are simply recycling insurgency. And my worries and my prayer for Nigerian people is that we have docile leaders from different sections of this country, from different ethnic nationalities, leaders that have chosen to be docile, that have chosen to deliberately remain dumb and stooge and a walking stick in the hands of youths. The last time I checked, we have prominent leaders from northwest, from southeast, from southwest, from south, from middle belt, who are seeing the excesses and they are seeing the misgiven by some few individuals in this country and are keeping quiet. I put it to them that in no distant time, if they think because they are leaders today, they have the backings of security, they have all it takes to be protected, in no distant time, they will also be affected because there is no champion forever. They will not remain in power forever. And the evil that will befall Nigeria, people will cut up with them. So the high time they wake up to speak and then decide and take cogent and the very, very correct decision against this, I see as recycling of insurgency, the better for us. I don't know if you are seeing the danger ahead. It's easier, I'm a trained forensic psychologist. It's easier for you to rehabilitate somebody who is mentally retarded, either as a result of drugs or any other factor. It's easier to rehabilitate him and redefine his mindset and make him a better person and as well re-engage him to the society. An insurgent is an extremist. He is not dwelling all he's doing based on how much you are giving him. An insurgent is an extremist that can sacrifice even his life. And thinking what he's doing it to the glory of God Almighty. And let me give you my take on this and where I am seeing danger ahead. So once upon a time we had OPC, and these people terrorized the southwest, and the government dislodged them because of the excesses in their activities. They were never seen as potentials to be re-engaged into the Nigerian army. The last time I checked, we had Bakassi. They were also pushed away by Nigerian security, and their activities were banned. They were never seen as potentials to be re-engaged into Nigerian military. The last time I checked, we had Niger Delta militants, the Avengers, and the whole of this. They were also given amnesty by the federal government. These boys who have the potentiality to dislodge Nigerian military, confront them headlong in so many instances, were never seen as potentials to be engaged, to be re-engaged into Nigerian military. The recent one is the IPOP that were dislodged and even proscribed by Nigerian government. I am aware most of them are still in detention. This group of persons have never been seen as potentials that will be rehabilitated and be engaged into Nigerian military. But here you have a terrorists, people who have seen Nigerian military to be their number one enemies, people who have come out headlong to confront Nigerian military, killing them and other innocent people. They will just go and say they have surrendered, and then the next thing, Nigeria will still spend the taxpayers' money instead of prosecuting them according to the act of terrorism and probably hang them to death. Take them off the face of this country because they are terrorizing the people of Nigeria. Nigerian government will go aside the huge sum of money is spending on security because of this Boko Haram. Will go and again spend more money rehabilitating them, and the worst of it, engage them into Nigerian military. If you are not seeing the danger I'm seeing, if our leaders, those side leaders I call them, from ethnic nationality, are not seeing the danger that will befall us in the near future, I am putting it to them. Some of us have sacrificed our life to say and put on the table nothing but the truth, and to help the near future. I see myself as a leader in near future, and I will not be leading a country that will be in total chaos. America, as powerful as they are, I've never heard when they will arrest ISIS and then think they will now re-engage ISIS into American military. It's not done. American military is instead infiltrate ISIS. They will instead infiltrate ISIS to get intelligence report and then nip it on the board on whatever situation to curtail their excesses. But in the case of Nigeria, you are now seeing Boko Haram infiltrating the Nigerian military, and that is to tell you the danger that is lying ahead. In the next 10-20 years, mind you, we will have more than thousands of Boko.
20 years will not come. 20 years, people, they are speaking now. I have been shouting it since last year. I have been saying it since last year. You see, people are speaking. I have been saying it since last year. But where he made a mistake is that he's saying about 20 years. Not be 20 years. We are talking about before 2023. Didn't you hear? ISIS is already penetrating southern Nigeria. So the issue of 20 years is when they will be attacking America now. 20 years is when, 20 years time, if Nigeria continue to be a country, that is, they will graduate from national terrorism now. They will be sponsoring the attack in America and Europe. And that is why we need to let the Europeans to know, because they know this. We will not assume the America know. We will not assume that the European Union know. We need to be telling them, even though we are assuming they know, but we have to tell them. It is our responsibility to tell the European Union. It is our responsibility to tell the Americans, even if we assume they know, we have to be telling them that if you allow Nigeria to continue to be a country, like the general said yesterday, the American general said yesterday, that it is Nigeria is not yet direct threat to America, but they know that the threat to America is coming from Nigeria. You know, so they don't need to wait until that threat comes. They need to dissolve Nigeria so that this problem of that threat, that futuristic threat is solved. It is going to be solved by disintegrating Nigeria.
Into our Nigerian military. Recycling insurgency, that is what I called it. And what it means, we have vibrant, able, committed youths of Nigerians. I give an example with FCT. The last recruitment list I saw from Nigerian military, nobody, no indigenous of FCT was enlisted in the list I saw. We have so many youths who want to join Nigerian army, but the opportunity is not being given. But here is an insurgency giving automatic ticket to join Nigerian military. What is wrong in the after sensitizing, rehabilitating them, engage them into what we call civilian JTF? What is so important that you make them officers of Nigerian military? There is danger lying ahead, and let Nigerian cities and wake up from their slumber. And our docile leaders of ethnic nationality wake up and speak when it's time. Now, the issue is just this. If you want to join Nigerian military, now how I see it, go join Boko Haram. After 1-2 months, surrender yourself. Nigerian military will bring you.
Do you see it? Do you see why I said Nigeria breed criminals? Have you seen it? Nigeria breed criminals. Nigeria encourage crime. Nigeria, if you are law-abiding citizen of Nigeria, you will die wretched. You will die poor. You will die poor. Because the country will encourage you to go into crime. The country will encourage you to go into criminal activities. The country will encourage you to, if you are from the northern part of Nigeria, the only way the Nigerian government will recognize you is to join terrorist group. Join any terrorist group from the northern part of Nigeria. You become government property. You see, you will be smiling to bank every month from either the people you kidnap, from the ransom they pay you, or from the one that is coming from the governor of the state where you are operating. So you become government property if you become a terrorist. Nigeria is sponsoring and encouraging crime. That is what I've been saying. Now let us watch.
They will go and do what they call rehabilitation and engage you. That's what it means. The multiplier effect is negative. It's very, very, very dangerous going ahead. And so I call on Nigerian people to again open their eyes and say no to this trend, ugly trend that is continuing in our society.
Now, you've just watched that. What I'm about to do now, I am taking you to Kaduna State. I am taking you to Kaduna State. I am taking you to Kaduna State. It is time I play the voice, the audio of Kaduna. I want to play first. I will play the audio message sent to Southern Kaduna people, the Christians there. And then after that, I'm going to play the audio of the response from Kaduna people. And then I will first of all play the audio of the terrorists. And then after that, our translator will be online to translate what they are going to be saying. So it is again time for another mind-blowing evening. Another mind-blowing evening is coming. Again, time for another mind-blowing. One moment. So you are going to listen to the voice message from the terrorist in southern Kaduna, and then after that, this thing will translate. So don't just calm down. Just calm down. It is time you get water, get your popcorn, and let us go there. I hope my translator is watching. Our translator, I hope you are watching. It's time.
Assalamu alaikum. Ya ku kafuran kudancin Kaduna State, muna gaya muku da babban murya, da kafuran kasuwan magani, da kafuran ladduga, da kafuran kaciya, da kafuran gwanin gora, da kafuran kafancan, da kafuran duka kudancin Najeriya nan, kudancin Kaduna State. Muna gaya muku da babban murya, mu ne Fulani za ku gwada da mu ko, to wallahi muna gaya muku da babban murya, za mu bi ku har gida mu dinga muna kashe ku, ko za ku taɓa mana 'yan uwa to ba za mu yi hakuri ba. Muna gaya muku gwamnatin Kaduna State, kai 'yan Rufa'i, kai haƙuri ka ban mu da su. So ne sun ce da mu mun fi ƙarfinsu, mu ne Fulani mun san daji kuma mun san gari, muna uni a gari ne, mun san sirrinsu, so ba su san sirrinmu ba. To wallahi, to wani bafilatanin da ya san ya shirya ya fito da ƙarfin shi da ƙarfin ikon Allah, za mu haɗa kai. Za mu yaƙi waɗannan arna kafurai maƙiya musulunci, za mu kashe su, mu ƙona gidajensu, mu ƙona abincinsu, za mu kashe su kamar yadda ana kashe kwanso da wasu irin namomin dauji da mafarauta suna harbewa. Za mu bi su har ɗaki mu yanka su, duk wani jami'in tsaron da ya zo gurin ba da shi muke yi ba, idan ya ce zai takura mana to shi ma fa za mu gama da shi, ko shi wani ne ko burtai ne ya zo wannan guri. Mu Fulani abin da aka yi mana a kasuwan magani da laduga da krosi, gabas da yamma, kudu da arewa, mun riga da mun yi zobe, muna nan daram dam ko kafiran banza kafiran wofi, ko Amerika ne za ku je ku kwaso 'yan uwanku, mun fi ƙarfinsu, ko nukiliya ne an sa a jikinmu ba za ta tashi ba, ko bom ne an hurga ba za ta tashi ba. Mu ko da sanda wannan sanda abun bin shanu, za mu gama da ku, kun ga yanda mun fara muku so mai taɓi ne. Wannan ana jinyuwa ne ka samu kosai da kunu ka sha kai irin karyan safe dinnan. Mu Fulani kamar mu samu madara da dambu ne, to wannan shine so mai taɓi. Do wanda ya san ya shirya a Fulani, mu muna kira da babban murya, ka zo mu haɗo mu raya addinin musulunci, dan kafirai sun so su samu a gaba, to karyanku Allah namu ne, ko da ba ku san ma Allah ba, ko kafirin banza kafirin wafi, lokacin yakowa kuna abin da kun ga dama, dan wannan gwamna 'yan Rufa'i musulmi kun ce wai yana goya mana baya, to mu baya goya mana baya. tunda ku ne kun tsokalo to wallahi kun ji rantsuwanmu na musulmi in Allah ya so ya yarda za mu mai da gidajen ku fayi, hatta kazunanku za mu karkashe su, mu ƙona gidajenku, ba ku ba yawo. Mun riga da mun san gonanku, mun san gurin kwananku. Ji turawa suna cewa sunanku sorry. Ni ne Ardo Bulama, na gama yara na gabaki daya, yara na matasa Fulani masu ji da kansu, za mu yaƙe ku ko kafuran kudancin Kaduna. Ladduga tana shirye ne, Kurosi ma tana shirye ne, Fulanin da suke kaciya ma suna shirye ne. Duk wani jami'in tsaron da ya ce zai shiga wannan fada namu da Fulani da Kirista, to wallahi ba da shi muke yi ba, amma idan ya shigo za mu gama da shi. Mun gaya muku ko da nukiliya ne za ku je ku samu a Amerika, mu Fulani mun fi karfinku. Mu da sanda ma, wallahi da sanda za mu gama da ku ba sai mun ɗauko bindiga ba. Ku je ku auro bindigogi, ku siya nukiliya, ku je ku siya duk irin makamin da kuke gadara da shi, za mu kwaso a hannunku, mu kwace kuma mu kashe ku da shi. Mu Allah muka dogara da shi, mu ba da wani gwamnati muke dogaro ba, da Allah muke dogaro. Insha Allahu daga wannan ba wani shegen kafurin da zai sake ma Fulani riya. Mun gaya muku ni ne Ardo Bulama. Idan ba ku sani ba, ni ne Ardo Bulama, wanda ake mashi kirari da mare tsoro. Allah kaɗai yake tsoro ba mutum ba, mutumin banzan shi, mutumin wofi. Ballantana wani arne ya zo ya ce wai Fulani ba ƙasansu ba ne. To ai mu Fulani mun gagara, Allah ne kawai muke tsoro. Ba haka ba, kowa da kowa zai shi uban shi. Wanda ya fasa wannan faɗan ma wallahi ya ci uban shi. In dai ku ne Kirista masu kashi a tsaye, kuna fitsari a tsaye, amma kuna so ku yi mana walaƙanshi, to wallahi daga yau daga gobe ba sa ki karawa ba. A nan zan dakata, wanda ya ji ya tura ma ɗan uwan shi. Kowa da kowa ya ji wannan sanarwa da babban murya. Mu ba da gwamnati muke faɗa ba, wanda ya tsokalo mu ba fa za mu yi haƙuri ba. Don ma Allah da kanshi ya ce, idan an taɓe ka, in ka ga za ka iya haƙuri ka yi haƙuri, in ba za ka iya haƙuri ba ka rama daidai da abun da an maka, to za mu rama abun da aka yi mamu. An yanka ‘yan uwanmu, mace da ciki, a yanka a farke cikin, a yanka yaro na ciki, tsoho da yara da manya ba a bari ba, shanunmu dabbobinmu an kashe. To wallahi ko kafurai, duk inda wani kafurin banza kafurin wofi yake, za mu kashe shi, mu ci naman shi. Ba wai ba za mu iya cin naman shi ba, za mu sa a soya naman kafuri mu shi, don mu ƙara ƙiba, mu ƙara mai. Yawwa, alhamdulillah.
Kun ji daga mu abun da ya faɗa, dama mu an dakatar da mu a aikin da muke yi na faɗa. Mun saba kuma mun gada mu Fulani. Ko a ina inda aikin siya ne, dama akwai mutanen da su sun zauna suna siyan da kuɗi, to bire ma an kawo musu mutum ya je kasuwa ya sayi riga bai an kawo mishi gidan shi. Ku arna, kajuru, magani, nan kurosi, arnan kashiya, arnan zankuwa, arnan gora, arnan lusuru, arnan makama, dukanku za ku koma Fulato gaba ɗayanku ba tare da an ji tsoronku ba. Ku shirya, mu riga mun shirya. Tirenin da kuke yi na da makamin da ake baku duk ku fito da shi ku yi da gudane in za ku iya. Mu ba mu shirya ba, amma Allah ne muke dogare da shi. Tun da kun ce ku ba ku jin tsoro ba kunya, to muna daidai da ku. Ba ku sani ba akwai wani shekaran da kuka yi sheku ne in bashe a wani ƙasar, to kun gagara. To mu yanzu da iska muke yi ba ma da wani abu ba. Ku zo ga mu mun fito fili ba wani tsoro da muke ji a gare ku. Kun kashe mana yan uwa sau 4 kenan. To yanzu za mu yi da ku, bismillah, Allah taimaka.
Alhamdulillah, ni ne Ardo Bulama na dawo, na ba ma da makaramin yaro na ne ya sa albarka daga cikin ma'aikata na. Waton shi wannan babban mutumin da kuke haushin an kashe shi, wannan sarkin banza da wofi an kashe shi a banza a wofi. Wallahi arne, namiji da na mace, yaro da babba da wanda ma ba a haife shi ba, in yana ciki za mu kashe shi. Ni ne Ardo Bulama. Ko da gwamnati ta sa baki a wannan magana, to fa sai dai mu ɗan dakata na ɗan lokaci kaɗan, amma nan da shekara dubu mu zuba da mu da ko wanda ya isa, to wallahi ya fito gona a daminan banan nan, sai dai yunwa ya kashe ku. Ba ku ba gonanku, za mu zauna a gonanku. Duk wanda ya fito mu kashe shi. Gonanku da gidanku ya zama namu, ko dare ko rana, ko ruwa ko zafi, ba ma tsoron ta kwana. Dama muna ganin take-takenku, kun ce wai mu ba mu da ƙasa. To ƙasa ai na Allah ne, duk wanda ya ce ƙasa nashi ne ya ƙarya, an haife shi da ƙasa ne a cikin uwan shi. To mu Filani muna da kunya, amma mun cire kunyan mun aje shi a gefe. Dama ku arna ba ku da amana. Iyayenmu suna faɗi mamu, amma yanzu nan ne mun san gaskiyan iyayenmu. Mun riƙe ku amana, muna zaman lafiya, ku ce ba haka ba. To ni Ardo Bulama, ina da yara gabas da yamma, kudu da arewa, sama da ƙasa. Kowa a shirye yake. Ba bindiga ba, ba wuka ba, ba ƙaho ba, ba komai da komai na kayan bature ba, bai shiga jikinsu. Mu dinnan sanda ne zai yi aiki a kan kowa, ba sai mun ɗauki kayan bature ba. Ai idan ka ga namijin da ya cika namiji, bai ɗauka bindigan banza. Me za ta yi a jikin namiji, sai dai a harba a gaje. Dutse ne mu, yana ruwa bai san ana rana ba. Wallahi kasuwan magani da kurosi da gwanin gora da ladduga duk arna wannan kewaye mun gama da su kawai ku kira sunanku awa.
This person calling me must be very, very stupid person, whoever you are.
Inda za ku je ko da Jos za mu bi ku mu karkashe ku. Assalamu alaikum yan uwa na Fulani, ku ji ba gudu ba ja da baya.
Now, you just listen to that. You just listen to that. It is time we call our translator to tell us exactly what this person is talking about. Yes, who is this?
Hello, bro.
Why are you calling me?
Okay, I just saw your number in your Facebook.
So why are you calling me now? So I'm gonna call our translator, and our translator is going to explain what this person say. After this, I'm going to play another voice, another audio from the Southern Kaduna people. What the Southern Kaduna people responded to them. And please stop responding to that somebody you call Simon Ella or something like that. Stop responding to the person. Don't comment. I'm going to block the person immediately after this program because I don't have the time now. If you are calling my attention when I'm doing this kind of very important broadcast, it's going to distract me. So don't comment. Don't respond to that person. Whatever the person is saying, don't respond. I am going to block. I'm going to search the name and block that person immediately after this program. Now I'm putting a call through to our translator to tell us what these people are saying. Hello?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, my brother. Yes, once again, you know, after you translated last time, a lot of people recommended you that your translation was very, very right and correct. So for that reason, you'll be translating for us again this evening. Thank you for this job you are doing for us.
No problem, you're welcome.
All right, so go ahead. What are they talking about? What was the audio all about?
Okay, the audio was the Fulani man was talking to the Southern Kaduna people in regards to the attack and the killing that took place in the Southern Kaduna.
Okay.
So what he was saying is that he said, "You infidel." That's what he say, "Arna Kafurei" in Hausa. You hear him saying so. That is infidel. That he said, "Infidel of Kaduna, I'm telling you with a loud voice." Hello?
Yes.
I'm telling you with a loud voice. Then he mentioned the villages of the Southern Kaduna, Kachia, Kafanchan, and the rest. That they are infidel in the Southern Kaduna. Hello?
Yes, just go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay. That they should not try the Fulani people. That if they try the Fulani people, they will make sure they kill all of them. They will follow them to their houses, one after the other, and kill them. That if they touch their brothers, they will never forgive. And naturally, the Fulani man never forgive. If you touch him, no matter how long it takes, he will always come back to revenge. So that whatever happen, that if they touch any of them, they will never forgive. They must revenge. That the government of Kaduna State should be patient and allow them to revenge the killing that they did on their people. And I don't know when the Southern Kaduna will kill their people. But the Fulani, they know everywhere. That the Fulani knows everywhere, both in the bushes and in the town. that the Christians, that they even know the secret of even the Christians, that the Christians don't even know anything about their own secret. So he's calling on all Fulani people that are willing and are ready to come and join them to ensure that they defeat those infidels, that is Christians now, who rejected Islam. To burn their houses and food and destroy their farms, so that hunger will now kill them.
Okay. Destroy their farmland, burn their houses,
yes,
so that
their farm produce,
so that hunger will kill them.
Yes.
Okay, just hold it there. Just hold it there. So my viewers, you have just listened to it. They want to destroy their farmland, burn their houses. Destroying the farmland is so that hunger will kill them. Have you now seen the reason why they are coming to your farmland in the southern part of Nigeria, and they focus on destroying your farmland, feeding their cows with your cassava, feeding your cows with your yams, feeding their cows with your crops, and when they do it, they will tell you they can compensate you. I have watched the video where some of them are saying, "Oh, if the cow destroy your farm, we can compensate you." It is when they destroy this farm, the idea of destroying the farm is part of this jihad. They want to make sure they destroy your farm so that the hunger will come in the land. That is the reason why they go to your farmland with their cows and destroy your crops. So go ahead, my brother.
Okay, according to them, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
According to him, that they are not fighting securities or the government, that they are doing with the Christian. Therefore, security personnel should not interfere in this issue. But if they interfere, they will now face them, that even if it is Buratai, chief of army staff, that come, they will even face him. So they don't care.
Okay.
That they have surrounded everywhere in that southern Kaduna, in all of the villages that their people are, Kachia, Kafanchan, Kagoro, Kagoma, as he was mentioning the villages, that they have surrounded everywhere, and the people are everywhere in that place. So even if the Christians should go to America and bring the Americans to help them, in fact, even if they come with nuclear, whatever, that nuclear and whatever the American will come with will do them nothing. That nothing is going to happen to them. They should come with all the nuclear devices or bomb or whatever. It's not going to do them anything. And that them, they will use only their sticks. You know, Fulani, if they go to the bush, they go with their stick to pursue their cow. And this their stick has charm attached to it. So in the northern part, in those days, if you're fighting with a Fulani man, if you just, like in the bush before all this problem comes, if you're fighting with a Fulani man, in those days or before all these problems started, if you are able to collect that stick, seize that stick from his hand, you are finishing. That's when I know, when our parents used to tell us. So that then, that stick that you see them carrying, and going about with it with their bush and with their cows in the bush, that with just those sticks, they will finish both the Americans and whatever and whoever the Christian will bring to support them. All Fulani should join hands to build Islam, because infidels are not allowing them. That is Christians are infidels.
Yes.
Yeah. The Christians are not allowed. That they are the ones that worship the true God. Christians are infidels. They don't know God. And he now said, during the days of Yakoa, former governor of Kaduna, said that died in the plane crash, he's a Christian. Patrick Yakoa, that Christians in Kaduna were just behaving anyhow. They were just doing things the way they want. And just because now it's El-Rufai who is a Muslim, Christians are accusing him and are crying that El-Rufai is supporting them. That between God and man, El-Rufai is not supporting them anything.
Of course, that is a propaganda. We know. We understand this thing. We know.
Yeah. He said, by God's grace, they will turn the Christian houses into like a desert area. Like if you go to the northern area of Nigeria, where you see there are some villages that the Fulanis were able to chase the people out from that villages. So that place became deserted. It's just like they call it Kufai in Hausa language. So a deserted place, just like that. So they are going to turn all the Christian areas in southern Kaduna into that Kufai, into that kind of deserted place where you will not see anybody. And they will kill all their animals, burn all their farm produce, both the ones in the home and in the farm, and that they will in fact that they will stay and take over their farms and even hit around that area, that they cannot, that even if they come to farm, they will see them and kill them. So they will make sure that they are not even able to go to farm and farm.
Yeah.
And that he has his boys all over, and he has instructed them to be alert and be ready and be prepared. That all of them, Fulani, they are very, very well prepared. That according to him, that this fight is between Fulani and Christian. Okay. It's not with government, and any government that interfere, they will deal with it. Yes. It's none of their business. And even if, like he repeat that same again, even if we go to America to get the nuclear bomb is going to do the main thing, they will use their stick to finish the Christians in the southern Kaduna. Then if you listen to the comment, then the voice change.
Yes, another person started.
Yes, it's one of his boy that now put in that now said that them it's just because that they pleaded with them to calm down now. That's why they've calmed down. But they are really, really prepared and now ready to ensure that this fight, they do it. And they are ready anytime, any day. So that then they are going to chase away all the Christians in the southern Kaduna to Plateau. That is, they will chase them away to Plateau State. Because the southern Kaduna is sharing boundary with Plateau. That they will ensure that all of them are chased to Plateau from that southern Kaduna. They will not stay in southern Kaduna again.
Okay.
And the leader, and he said that then they depend on God, that they are not depending on people like the way us, like the way the Christians are depending on. They may go to America and say this, that then they depend on their God. That they worship through God. Christians are infidel. So they are well prepared and they know that their God is going to protect them. Then the leader came back again. After that, he said, I am back. I just allow my boy to put in his own word and say what is in his mind and also bless what I'm saying or whatever. So he said that there was a time that Christians in Kaduna were angry because there was one time that a chief, a traditional ruler in Kaduna was killed. I think it's sometime this year. Okay. So when they go to bury him, when they pass with the corpse, so the people reacted, and there was a kind of the Christians now reacted and they revenge the killing. So he said, so he was saying that just because they killed one Christian and they now stood up, they now reacted and all of these things and all of that. So, but let him tell them that they will kill, that this time around, let him tell them that one is just a child's play, that this time around they will kill everybody, they will make sure they kill even the child and adults and everything that belongs to them will be killed. Even if government interfere, they will not stop. They can just, even if government interfere, they may just, because government interfere, they may just a kind of suspend the killing for a while. But even if it takes another 1,000 years, that they will still come back and ensure that they take over the whole of southern Kaduna. He challenged them that if they know they are strong, they should go, if they know that they are strong and they can face them, that they should go to their farm, that they will ensure that the Christians do not enter their farm again. No matter what happens, if he sees anybody there, they will kill them. They will take over their farms and they will ensure that, okay, hunger destroy them. It's like when he came back again, he was still saying the same thing. So,
all right.
Okay.
So
yeah.
do I play?
It's still small. Let me.
Okay, go ahead. Just summarize it.
Okay. Well, in a nutshell, they said that he now said that the people are saying that the land belongs to them, that is not Fulani's own. He said that land belongs to God, is not anybody's own. that they Fulani, they are very shy people. That is not because they are shy doesn't mean they are fool. That their parents told them in those days that Christians are very bad people, and now they are seeing it and now they know. So therefore, they are ready to face the Christians no matter what happens. No retreat, no surrender.
Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna call you back again. Let me play the response from Kaduna people.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Now, those of you watching me, when you look at the screen now, what you are going to see from this screen you are looking at is what is called National Fulbe Movement. National Fulbe Movement. This is the Facebook of this terrorist. This is their Facebook page, National Fulbe Movement. Here you will see the Futajalon. Currently, you see what they have said here. You know, here the historic land of Fulbe. Do you know what we mean by the historic land? The land that where our ancestors lived and founded empires, emirates, almamis by their sacrifices, struggles, and poor blood to make us live happy and proud of ourselves. And our identity, Pulaku. If you are a hard blood, Pulo, who proud of what our forefathers accomplished, which is they are talking about Usman Danfodio, for example. Usman Danfodio, for example, you must memorize and the names and pledge to protect this historic hand following mentioned. Fudajalon currently in what so-called Guinea Conakry, and then the list is, so when you look at Mali, Nigeria, when you look here, you see Nigeria flag here, so all this flag here are their target, but of course, as we can see, even USA, look here, even US is here, you see, US is here, Panama is here, Cape Verde is here, you see Gambia, So when we are talking about attacking America, you see, when we are talking about attacking America, what they need now is they need to put their hand in Nigeria. They need to first of all conquer Nigeria before they can now have the resources required to start attacking all this country you see listed here. America is here, as you can see, American flag. American flag is here. Ethiopia is here. Ivory Coast. What is this one? Cayman Island or whatever. And you see Guinea, all this Chad, Ghana, Niger, Gambia, Togo. So all this country you see here are their major target. But for now, they need Mauritania, as you can see, Senegal, Mali, Sudan, Benin, Cameroon. So now they need the resources. They need the resources. They need the resources to be able to carry out the attack. They need the resources to be able to carry out the attack. And all these years, they have been looking for opportunity to have their man in power in any of these countries. So they succeeded, Obama succeeded in pushing them into Nigeria, giving power to Buhari. And from that reason, that is the reason why you see that immediately Buhari take over power, they decided to come to Nigeria and make their money to see how they will sponsor themselves and begin to attack all the countries mentioned here. And let me show you them so you understand. They even have military. This is their general. This is a general. This is one of them. Now tell me, what is National Football Movement? They are dressing with military uniform. Look at them. Look at them. They are dressing like a military man. Look at them. This is in the battleground. When you see them like this, they dress in military uniform. Now, how can you know whether these are military or not? You cannot know. So when you hear that military came and raised villages, you know, you will never understand. You may think that they are actually the military. So they have infiltrated a lot of countries, and you can't differentiate them with the military, with the new military. Now look at them, and you can see here, salute from battleground. You see, salute from battleground. Are you ready to fight for Pulaku? Pulaku men. Yes, you see, this is them. They dress in military camouflage, and these people are operating their Facebook. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. You can see Fulbe Algeria, Fulbe Sudan, Fulbe Central Africa, Fulbe Chad, Fulbe Nigeria, and all that. All these countries they are interested in. You see? So, all this country, the only place they are getting their resources now is from Nigeria. Now, let us play what Kaduna people, and the people I just showed you now are the ones that are doing the killing in Kaduna. Now, let us see what the Kaduna people responded to them.
ABF Baruch Ata Adonai A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Ina so in mai da martani zuwa ga Arda Bulama. Arda Bulama, mun ji sakonka. Mu waɗanda ka kira kafiran saudan Kaduna. Ina mai da wannan martani da tsawon ra'ayi da murya mai ƙarfi. Ka yi magana kafiran kudancin Kaduna, kafiran Laduga, Gwanin Gora, Kafancan, Kajuru, Zonkowa, Magama. To, mun ji fitowarka
ka gwada mana za ku bi mu har gidajenmu ku ƙarƙashe mu, kun kuma fi ƙarfinmu, kuma kun san sirrinmu, mu ba mu san naku ba. Za ku yaƙe mu, ku ƙarƙashe mu, ku ci namanmu. In mun ga dama.
And for those of you, I have decided to be going this deep. I have decided to be going this deep so that you people understand the predicament that you are in Nigeria. I have decided that we, the Biafrans agitators, we will be going this deep. Going really, really deep so that you understand. For the people that are shouting for restructuring, autonomy government, regional government, do you know what is autonomy? Do you know what is autonomy? Are you going to stop the Futajalon? Do you know this is one of the movement? This is one. I'm just showing you only one. And this is their Facebook page.
Nuclear bomb ba zai kama ku ba. Ka nuna mana ardo bulama da cewa ba mu san Allah ba. Ardo bulama. To bari ka ji. Ina so in faɗa maka wannan kai ma ka kai ma mutanenka da cewa mu waɗanda kuka kira arna a wuraren da kuka kirgan nan, kamar yadda ka faɗa ba tsoro kuke ba, mu kuwa Allah bai ba mu tsoro ba, arzubula ma. Ina kuma so in sanar da kai ka sani, ba mu saba zuwa mu nemi rikici ba, kamar yadda ɗanka ya faɗa, ya ce ba ku kun saba da fitina, kun saba da tsiya. Mu ba mu saba da tsiya ba, amma mun saba da ƙariyan kanmu. Ka faɗa cewa kana roƙon gwamnan 'yan Rufa'i ya yi haƙuri sai kun gama ramuwan da kuke yi. Jami'an tsaro ba da su kuke yi ba, su cire hannu kar su sa hannu, domin idan mutum ya sa hannu za ku hada duk da shi. Mu ma kazalika muna roƙon gwamnan Kaduna da sauran mutane manyan jami'an Najeriya a janye duka jami'an tsaron da suke kudancin Kaduna suna nan a mai da su barikokinsu, domin mu a shirye muke bulama mu kare kanmu a kowane lokaci da kuka zo. Bulama, bari in faɗa maka wani abin da baka sani ba. Mutumin kudancin Kaduna mutum ne wanda yake da haƙurin zama da kowa, amma zai baka abin da ka kawo mishi daidai yadda ka kawo mishi. Ba mu fahariya da komai, ba mu da kayan yaƙi, amma kamar yadda annabi Dauda ya taɓa zuwa yaƙi, ya fuskanci wani jarumi da duwatsu da majajjawa, to zan faɗa maka yau ka sani, da ikon Isa almasihu da ikon Allah da shi muke dogara, za mu yaƙe ku mu ƙara kanmu da majajjawa da duwatsun nan ne. Ba mu tsoronku a kowane lokaci kuka taho, amma ina so ka sani, jarumi baya zuwa sata faɗa da daddare. In ma zai zo da daddare zai faɗa ina zuwa. Ku bar da kai da yaranka ku bar zuwa sata faɗa, ku bugo ku sato ku wuce, ku fito ne gas da gas mu fuskanci juna. jami'an tsaro su cire hannunsu a bari mu buga arda bulama. Ka yi maganar nukiliya, a nemi nukiliya, a nemi bom. Arda bulama ba kama da ilimin sanin ko menene nukiliya. Inda ka san menene nukiliya ba za ka faɗa ba zai kama jikinka ba. Ina kuma so in faɗa maka bulama, ka fito kai tsaye ka ce ku Fulani ne ke yaƙi ba musulunci ba, kar ka haɗa musulmai duka a ciki. Domin a yadda kuka faɗa musulunci addinin son zaman lafiya ne, wanda kuma ko bai son zaman lahiya bai san musuluncin ba. Arda bulama, ka saurare ni da kyau ka faɗa ma mutanenka. Wanda yake musulmin gaske ba zai soya naman mutum ya ci ba, amma tun da kana ikirarin za ku soya naman arna ku ci, ka kafirta, kafircinka ya yi kanta ya fi na fir'auna. Arda bulama, wanda ike buga kirji yana dogara da magani ko da asirai da ya rigiya ya yi, wannan ya yi shirka, ba musulmi ba ne. Yanzu a magananka ka nuna mana cewa kai ma baka san musulunci ba, yaki kake kana jahili ne kawai a musulunci. Domin fa har yanda buga kirjin da kake yi da yadda kake ganin ba abin da zai iya same ka, ka ɗauki matsayin Allah, wanda kuma ya ɗauki matsayin Allah zai fuskanci hukuncin Allah. Mu da Allah nan muke dogara, kai kana kiran shi da baki ne amma maganganunka ba su kamanci wanda ya san Allah ba. Arda bulama, a shirye muke, jiranku muke, babu ja baya, babu tsoro. Yaronka ya yi magana za a kore mu koma har Filato, to insha Allahu rabi'in. Ba za mu bar inda muke ba, ba za mu gudu mu bar kudancin Kaduna ba. Ko da yaro ɗaya aka rage zai zauna a kudancin Kaduna. Ba za mu je wani jiha don muna gudun Fulani ba. Marasa tsoron Allah, marasa ilimin addini, ku ba ku da ilimin addini, ba ku da na boko, sai dai shuka tsiya a gari. Arda bulama, ba wanda ike tsoro, babu wanda ike shakka. Kamar yadda ka faɗa cewa kuna daram dam ku yake mu, haka muke daram dam muna jiran ku mu ƙara kanmu da iyalanmu da dukiyanmu, insha Allahu, da sunan Isa alaihi salam za mu ƙara kanmu. Muna jiran ku arda bulama, ba mu tsoronku. Allah ya sa gwamnati su janye duka jami'an tsaron da ke kudanci a kai su barakokinsu, a bar mu kawai da ku zo mu gani. In kun iya ƙoranmu shi kenan, falillahi alhamdu. In ba ku iya ba za mu mai da ku inda kuka fito. Arda bulama, ba mu tsoronku. Ko yau muna jira, ko gobe, kowane shekara ne kun taso muna jiran ku. Kirista bai taba tashi ya ta da fada ba, ba a san mu da wannan lakanin ba, ba za mu kuma ta da fada ba. Amma in kun zo, insha Allahu, insha Allahu, insha Allahu, a shirye muke mu ƙara kanmu. Ba mu shakka, ba mu tsoro, sai dai kawai muna nan muna jira, muna jiran ku. Yanzu da nake maganan nan, marmarin ganin ku nake yi arda bulama, marmarin jiran ku ganin ku muke yi arda bulama. Ina maganan nan da zafi, ina maganan nan da babban murya. Kar ku bata lokaci arda bulama, ku fito kai tsaye ku zo. Mu kuma a shirye muke, za mu fito kai tsaye mu kare kanmu. Arda bulama, muna jiran ku, ba mu shakkanku, ba mu tsoronku, ba mu gudunku. Da rana da daddare da kowane lokaci muna jiranku. ba mu kuma da asiri domin ba za mu yi asiri don mu yi ƙara kanmu ba, don muna da Allah, kuma wanda ya kira Allah ɗaya ya gama, mun kuma kira Allah ɗaya mun gama. Ba abin da za ka iya yi da mu, za ka gan mu ne ka bar mu, kamar yadda ka ce kuna kaman dutse ne wanda rana da ruwa ya buga ya bari, haka za ka buga ku bari Ardo Bulama. Muna a shirye, muna a fadake. Wannan magana sakon da ni martanin da nake maidawa Ardo Bulama, ka tabbata ka faɗa ma 'ya'yan naka da kace suna nan barjik, ka kira su ko ina su fito. Muna jiran ku Ardo Bulama, muna a shirye. Ka yi magana ka zo ka yake mu, cin nasaranka a kanmu kaman ka sha dambu ne da madara. To ina gan dambunka da madaran da ka sha yana bugarwa kaman barasa, shi yasa kake magana kamar ka sha kwaya ko barasa. Don mai hankali ba zai maganan da kake yi ba. Ardo Bulama, ka yi magana ne kamar kai ne da ƙasar Najeriya gaba ɗaya. To Najeriya gadonmu ne dukanmu da kai da kowa. Saboda haka yadda kake da yancin ba da magana a sako haka nake da yanci in maida maka martani haka. Yau ina so ka ji Ardo Bulama, ba mu tsoro. In ka fito a bidiyo ka yi magana, za mu fito a bidiyo mu yi magana. In ka yi magana ne sako haka da baki, haka za mu yi da baki. Ba tsoro muke ba. Muna biyayya ga gwamnatin Najeriya, muna kuma biyayya da kowane iko a ƙasar nan. Amma idan ka keta kai mana haka, mu ma za mu keta mu maka haka. Don a shirye muke Ardo Bulama, ka ji sosai, ka sani a shirye muke. Duk abin da ka faɗa ya zo kunuwanmu, mun ji, mun kuma karba sakon. Shi yasa muke maida maka martani a yanzu. Kai ma ka ji, ka faɗa ma mutanenka, ba tsoro muke ba. Insha Allahu in ka zo za ka tura mu filatu, to mu za mu maida kai fiye da inda kake kai, sai ka wuce wurin sha Allahu. Insha Allahu. Allah ya sa jami'an tsaro su cire hannu, a bar mu da ku, a yi wanda ya gaji ya bari. Kar a zo kariyan wani, kar a zo a hana wani, a bar mu da ku. Kamar yadda ka faɗa, mun shiri a cikin shirin muke, ko ta kwana a kowane lokaci. Alhamdulillah.
Yes, that was the Southern Kaduna waking up and responding directly to terrorist Fulanis. They responded to Fulanis, and I am going to call our translator to interpret what they have said, or what this man have said in the Hausa language, so that everybody will understand and follow. Now let us call to our wonderful translator to do the job. One moment.
Hello.
Hello, my brother. Again, I'm back again. So you have just listened. You have just listened to this response from the Kaduna people. Can you tell us and tell the entire world what was the response from Kaduna people?
Okay, the response is this. He said that I want to respond to the Fulani leader. We had this message, and we had this message, and that you call us infidel in the southern Kaduna. You talk about the Christian in southern Kaduna, where he mentioned the villages Kachia, Kavanchang, and the rest. You said you will come to our houses and kill us because you have overpowered us and you know our secret and you're going to kill us all. If we bring, you even said, even to the extent that you even said, if we bring nuclear bomb, it's not going to do you anything. Then you now said, and you said, we don't know God. Then he told him, he said, listen and listen to me. We that you call infidel in southern Kaduna, just like you said, you are not, just like you say, you are not afraid of us. I want to tell you that we are also not afraid of you. I want to let you know that we don't look for trouble. But your boy said you are used to troubles. We are not used to trouble, but we are used to protecting ourselves. We are not used to trouble, but then that is the southern people that they are used to protecting themselves and defending themselves. Are you there?
Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead.
So that they are begging El-Rufai to allow them to continue with the killing. And that, that the defendant said that the terrorists, he said that the terrorist is begging El-Rufai to allow them to kill the people. Yeah. But it's no problem. Then they are also appealing that the southern people are now saying that we too, we are now appealing to government to withdraw all security personnel in southern Kaduna to the barracks because we are prepared to protect ourselves and defend ourselves anytime you come to attack.
Now hold it there, just one moment. You see,
okay.
You see, the southern Kaduna people are now appealing to the government to withdraw every security personnel in southern Kaduna because the security is compromised. The security is helping these terrorists to go and kill in southern Kaduna. And as I'm talking to you today, just today, let me show you, just today or so, 2 days ago, they have killed again. They have killed again in southern Kaduna. They killed 20 people yesterday in southern Kaduna. Yesterday. So the people of southern Kaduna, the Christians, they are now appealing to the government to withdraw the security, all the security to withdraw them. So that they will have a face-off. Because by the time the southern Kaduna will defend themselves now, they are the one that the security will do Python dance on. That is exactly it. Any day the southern Kaduna rise up to defend themselves, like they are now, they are prepared. They are prepared both in everything. Both in weapon and everything, the southern Kaduna Christians are prepared. And this is exactly what we are expecting from all corners of Nigeria. All corners of Nigeria, you must be armed. You must arm yourself, arm your community, and be ready to defend yourself with the last drop of your blood. And Kaduna people are ready for that. So they are appealing for the government to withdraw the security personnel. Because any day they rise to defend themselves, like the one they killed yesterday, the security personnel will do Python dance on them. But they are not doing the Python dance on the terrorists. They are protecting and shielding them. Now go ahead, continue, my brother.
Okay, he went ahead and said, let me tell you what you don't know. Southern Kaduna man is a very patient man. that can accommodate everybody, but will give back to you whatever you give to him. We are not bragging with anything. We don't even have ammunition. But like in the days of David, where he faced the giant man with stone, and that was that thing called that David used to kill Goliath.
Yes, the catapults or something.
Yes.
Yes.
That by the grace of God, they will fight and defend themselves with these stones, and they are not afraid of them. Whatever time they come. Are you there?
Yes, go ahead, I'm listening.
He said, let me tell you, warriors do not go to war at night. Even do not go to war at night or even in the secret. That real warriors, when they want to go to war, they let you know that they are coming for war. Even if they are coming at night. That if they are coming at night, they will let you know they are coming for war. Then why are you sneaking? I'm coming to attack people when they are sleeping.
Yes.
Yes. That if they know that they are real warriors and they are willing to fight, they should come. Let them face each other.
Yes.
Face to face. And security should not interfere and allow them to fight this fight.
Yes.
He now told him, I said, you talk of nuclear weapon and bomb. So let me tell you, you don't even know what a nuclear bomb is. If you know, you will not say it will not do you nothing.
Yes.
I just came out and said it is Fulani that are okay. He said he's saying that it is Fulani that are at war, not Islam.
Yes.
Therefore, don't join all Islam in it. Just because you claim Islam is a religion of peace. Mm-hmm. And if it's a religion of peace, any good Muslim will not engage himself in that kind of act.
Yes.
And he now said, listen to me. A true Muslim will not kill human being and eat his flesh.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, don't worry.
We are close that he said a Muslim man will not kill and eat the flesh. But what you people are doing is even worse than what Pharaoh did.
Mm-hmm.
Pharaoh in the Bible. Anybody bragging with charm is not a true Muslim.
Yes.
There you show us you don't. That is not a true Muslim. That you now show us that you are not even a true Muslim. Because you said your religion is a religion of peace. You and you are an illiterate in Islam, because all you are bragging of is charm.
Yes.
So all you are bragging of is charm that even take the place of God, and for that God will judge you accordingly. We, the Southern Kaduna people, we depend on God, the true God.
Yes.
But you You call him God, and your activities does not portray that you know God. You claim you know God, but your activities on all the things you do does not show that you know God.
Yes.
We are prepared and waiting for you. No going back, no fear. Your boy said, you will chase us to Plateau State. I am telling you by the grace of God, we are going nowhere. Even if it is only just one child that survives, he will live in southern Kaduna and remain there.
Yes.
We are not running to any state because we are not afraid of Fulani.
Yes.
Who have no value for religion and God. You are all illiterate and do evil. Nobody is afraid. Just like you said, you prepare to kill us, so we are also prepared to defend ourselves and our children. We are also prepared to defend ourselves, our children, and our properties. By the name of Jesus Christ, I am telling you, we will defend ourselves. We are waiting for you. We are not afraid of you. I wish, oh, how I wish government will withdraw security to the barracks and allow us to fight this fight. If you chase us to Plateau, as you said, then fine. But if you can't, we will chase you and send you back to where you came from.
Yes.
We are not afraid of you anytime, any day. Christians have never looked for any trouble and will not do so. But if you come, we are prepared to protect ourselves.
Yes.
No doubt, no fear. We are waiting for you. I am talking. I wish, as I'm talking now, I really wish you can just come out and kill. I really wish you can just come out and come out. Please, don't waste time. Just come out and kill us.
Yes.
We are prepared to defend ourselves.
Yes.
We are waiting for you any day, any time. Don't use charm, cause we have God.
Yes.
We have called on God, and there is nothing you can do to us than just give up and let us be. We are prepared. No matter what happens, you cannot do us anything. And we are ready to face you in whichever media channel or communication means you choose. If you talk on the radio, we will respond to you on the radio. If you go to TV, we will respond to you on TV, video, whatever channel. We are not afraid of you. If you show your face, we will show our face. So, that is it.
Thank you very much, my brother. You did a very wonderful job. A lot of people are saying I should send the video to you ahead of time and all the voice to you ahead of all that, but you did a very wonderful job. They don't know how long and how difficult it is to translate something like this. You know, of course, if this kind of thing comes up next time, I'm going to try to make it better that I will play it and you will listen and translate it, you know, simultaneously on the program.
Yeah.
But because I'm unable to, you know, to upload it to my page, that's the reason why I'm playing it like this. And then so it is a very good thing. I thank you so much. May God bless you for what you have done and what you are doing. I really appreciate this, that you are helping to translate and enlighten people on the danger that is coming to Nigeria and the danger that they don't know. The people clamoring for one Nigeria don't know this danger that is coming to them. And this movement is a movement to liberate all the people that have been enslaved in Nigeria, including people in Jos, people in Plateau State, people in Benue State, all the people in Middle Belt that they have enslaved and they are ready to kill and wipe out of the surface of the earth. The movement for Biafra will liberate everybody, every tribe that feel trapped in Nigeria. So thank you very much, my brother, and continue to watch and hang around what I'm going to do before the program ends. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, you have just listened to that. The page is under attack. My Facebook page is under attack. They have started, to attack the page, but we are not relenting. We are not relenting. Now, I want to show something to you. One moment. I want to show you something. One moment. Now, a lot of you remember when we have when they say they are calling for Occupy Nigeria. All of you remember the Occupy Nigeria, right? Now, let me show you this, because before I go to what I'm going to show you, I want to show you this video. This is the exact situation of the Nigerian military. The Nigerian military, they never take the war to Boko Haram and to all these terrorists. They are always repelling and repelling and repelling. Now, I want you to watch this.
November 13 is a day people of Goza will not forget in a hurry. Hundreds of returned to recapture Goza, a town they consider a strategic hideout. This is what is left of Goza, an empty town in ruins. Residents of Goza are now homeless, their buildings destroyed, their schools and places of worship have all disappeared. This crowd of people, mostly women and children, wait their turn for a portion of food, cooked and distributed by the National Emergency Management Agency and other donor agencies. For the troops, winning the battle against the insurgents that Friday took over 2 hours of steady gunfire, and at the end of the day, the insurgents were repelled.
We expect that all the liberated areas will begin to see civilians coming back to the places of abode, and then we have the paramilitary organization and then some civil authority coming here so that we can come back to their homes.
You hear? 2 hours of battle. At the end of the day, the insurgents were repelled. Now the question is, why are the military repelling? Why would they face off with insurgency and then with insurgents, and then they will fight for 2 hours and then they repel and they allow them to go? Why would the military allow insurgents that they finally came face to face and they were shooting and they're returning fire and shooting and returning fire until they repel them and they will go back? Does that say anything to you? When you have come face to face with terrorists and you will fight for 2 hours and they will run away, what is the Air Force doing? What is the Nigeria Air Force doing? When the people on the ground are fighting, what is the Air Force doing? Why would they fight and they repel? Why would they not fight and kill them? Why would they allow them to just go back? To where are they going? Inside Nigeria soil. They are not going back to Cameroon. They are not going back to Chad. They are not going back to Mali. They did not repel them back to Senegal. They did not repel them back to Cameroon or to Senegal or to Mali or to Benin Republic or to Niger Republic or whatever, they did not repel them to any country. They repelled them to Nigeria soil. They repelled them to their own territory inside Nigeria. What does that tell you? How can you be fighting a terrorist and then you repel them? You repel them to where? You repel them to where? The work of military is to protect the territorial integrity of the nation. That is the work, that is the primary work of military. To protect the territorial integrity of the nation. Now you are repelling Boko Haram to where? Did you repel them to Cameroon? Did you repel them to Chad? The answer is no. Did you repel them to Ghana? The answer is no. Did you repel them to Mali? The answer is no. You repel them to inside your own Nigeria. And once they stop shooting back at you, you have repelled them. That is what Nigerian military are doing because they know they are sponsoring them. Because they know they are sponsoring them. Now I want you to listen to this. How many of you remember this?
I want us to understand what the real issues are so that we do not fight useless battles. Corruption is killing Nigeria. In 2007, subsidy was 300 billion. Every year until 2011, it has been 240 billion. But because of the election year, the president himself, without any budget, without telling the governors, without telling the Senate, spent a total of 1.3 trillion on subsidy. They took the money before they paid it to federation account. Today, we are asking the National Assembly to impeach Mr. President for illegal deduction. He has stolen our money. He has given it to his people. Nigerians are asking for his impeachment. If the National Assembly will do their duty, time has come. The president has committed an impeachable offense for taking money before.
Now, the question is, where are all these crowds today? This was in 2012 against President Goodluck Jonathan. Where is Tunde Bakare today? You hear him. He was the convener of Occupy Nigeria. What you are watching now is Occupy Nigeria. Where are the crowd? Where are these crowds today? Where are the crowds today for revolution now? Where? Where are the crowds today?
Right now, we are asking for our money back. But how long are we going to continue in suffering? We are going to settle this matter once and for all. We are not going to stop until they reverse the petrol plant to 65 naira. And in some parts of the country, people are killed. But I want to tell you,
Where is this one today? Where is this one today? This one you are looking now, Philason, where is he today? He will be the one, when you see the revolution now, he will be commenting as an elder. I don't know whether he has turned to elder. Where is the Philason today? Where? Where is the Philason? Where is this one today?
The matter is about mass suffering of the people of this country. The matter is that some people have been stealing the money of this country for too long.
Now, this man you see here, this is the Islamist man who wants Sharia in the southern, in Yoruba land, who wants Sharia in the southern part of Nigeria. This man you look at here, you see? And of course, today, he is very happy. He is very happy because there are those of them, he is one of those who are pushing for Islamization of Nigeria. This one you look at here.
The matter is, Obasanjo has ruled this country. He ruled this country in 76. He ruled this country in 2000. And what he did in 99 to 2000. He's a thief.
You see the way they brainwashed Nigerians. They brainwashed Nigerians with Fulani voodoo. The Tinubu connive with everybody. They use Fulani voodoo and they brainwashed Nigerians. And they came out blindly, ignorantly. They came out and occupied Nigeria. Today, where are they? Where are all the occupied Nigeria? I'm going to surprise a lot of people this evening. I'm going to show you a video that will shock you. Now let us watch this one first.
They said they are looking for the cartel. If PDP does not know the cartel, who will know the cartel?
My late husband, Chief Benita, and me has been fighting for the promises of these people.
Now, where is this woman today? Where is this woman today? Where? Who knows this woman? Where is she today? Where is she today? Where is she? Where is this woman today? Who knows her?
At that time, we were not enlightened. Now we are more enlightened. Let us stand up for our rights. Because he said, stand alone, even if you are stand for the right, even if you are standing alone. So we are saying no to increment of petrol.
We are all well aware of what is going on in the government.
Now, where is this man today? And Jocelyn Noah, you read very correctly. They say Black Spring. Did he say Black Spring? Yes, not Arab Spring. Exactly what you hear. You see that placard, they write Black Spring. That is their own Arab Spring in 2012. Now today, where is this man? Where is this man?
What is it coming? We know how much they spend on themselves. We know how much they impress. We know how much they've stolen. They are no longer going to steal from us. And from this point forward, Nigerians are going to enjoy. It is our time to enjoy. God has blessed us, and if Jonathan refuses to accede to the voice of God, God will punish him.
Jonathan must go. Jonathan is a thief. Did you see that? Jonathan must go. Jonathan is a thief from a small boy. From this small boy that knows nothing about governance. From the small boy that knows nothing about Nigeria. They teach him, they taught him how to say, Jonathan is a thief. The only thing they did was to put these things in the mouth of these young boys. To say Jonathan is a thief. Where is this young boy? Where? Where is this woman today? Where is this woman today? Now, I'm just starting. No, I am just starting. Now, I am going to shock you. One moment. We'll be asking this question. I will be asking this question to all of them. Now, you have just seen now here, our people in America, where are you today? Where are you today? Our own brother, Dr. Damage. Oh my God. Our own brother, Dr. Damage, protesting in America. Oh, this is my brother. Of course, he has repented. He has repented. Oh, and he's acting like Jonathan here. He's mimicking Jonathan. Our brother, he has repented. He has repented. Dr. Damage, we forgive you. We forgive you. We forgive you because you have repented. If you see your face here, where are you today in America? Is anybody stopping you from protesting in America? If you see your face here, where are you today? Where? Where are you today?
A lot of people want to speak, we try and, we try and spit it out. They want to sharpen it, still have the offer for anything that wants to speak. Mr. President, President is gone. Let us not patient. Let us not. Mr. President, what I agree with Boko Haram. Boko Haram will take care of them. Give us another 6 years. We will take care of them. That's why we need a true 6 years for Boko Haram. What will you buy with 1 billion naira? For food? Yes. Cassava bread is expensive. It's from India. Very expensive. Mr. President, what about our roads? The roads? Yes. We get Chief Manini to fix some of the roads. That was not your regime. No, he's coming back to fix some of the roads. That's taken care of. We're getting the Americans to bring in generators.
Now, this is it. You see, I have not finished. One moment. Where are these people today? Where are these people today? Where are them today? Where are them today? Where are them today? Where are these hired people today? Where are them today? Where is Tude Bakare today? Where are the people in Lagos? Where are these crowds today? Where are they today? Are you not uploading videos again? Are you tired of uploading videos? Are you tired? Now, we have not finished. One moment. Just one moment.
Bros, we got here in some reality right here.
Now,
turn up my phone. Shit.
Hear them. This is Kaduna State, where they are killing now and killing like nothing, like never before. Here is Kaduna State. Where are the people of Kaduna State today? Here is Sani, Shehu Sani of Kaduna State. Where is he today? He was very busy in 2012 campaigning and occupying Nigeria, occupying the street of Kaduna. Where is he today? Where are these people today? Where are them today? Where are these people today in Kaduna? Where are them today? This is not the end though. This is not the end though. We just get started. We just get started. You are going to, one moment. Just one moment. One moment.
Nigerian people. Nigerian people.
Where are all these people today? Where are they?
Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth. It is a good and great thing to see many of you present here this morning. As you can see, and I'm sure they can also see us in Abuja. We do not have broken bottles, neither comes with us, no gun.
Where is this guy today? Where is this guy? Is he not in Nigeria? Where is this guy today?
You don't fight a man that has nothing to defend him or herself. In other words, we are here to use our mouth and our presence to register our displeasure.
Today, can you register your displeasure? Can you register your displeasure today?
The way we are being governed. Nigerian people, oil subsidy is not only the matter. The matter is good governance. Give to a common man, give to an ordinary Nigerian what is rightly and truly belongs to them. Like I've said very many times in my music, ordinary Nigerian, they were not asking for money that will elevate them to become a car owner, whereby the problem of petroleum or whatever will be their problem. But they want a good life. Let government provide rail system, good road transport.
Where are you today? Where are you today?
Waterways transportation, good education, healthcare system. That is it. If you give Nigerian electricity, that is providing them an enable environment to look for what they will use in carrying on with their life. We on our part, whatever I become today is on the side of the masses. Because when I make or produce an album, it is the general public that does that. They buy some of my work. They were the one that I relied on in the last 40 years of my musical career.
Where are you today? Today, are you aware that Al-Qaeda is coming to Yoruba land? Are you aware that ISIS West Africa is coming to Yoruba land? Are you aware? Do you know what that means? That information is coming from the world's most intelligent country. The most intelligent and the most respected country. When they speak, 99.9% is fact. So they have come to tell you that the ISIS, West Africa, and Al-Qaeda is coming to Yoruba land, including Biafra land. So, where are you today?
Elites, listen and listen good. It is not about subsidy. There can be no transformation without sacrifice. They are not willing to sacrifice anything for this nation.
Now, they are not willing to sacrifice anything. Baba Tunde Bakare, are you going to make sacrifice? Where are you today?
25% of their basic salary. Their allowances are more than 1,000,000% of what they are cutting. Time has come for the people of Nigeria to rise and say enough.
Is it exactly what you stood for in 2012? Tunde Bakare, is what is happening now the reason why you call Nigeria to rise up and revolt against the government? Have you done actualized and achieved the dream Nigeria? Is now in 2020 the dream Nigeria you called Nigerians to revolt against the government, to bring what you have now in 2020? Is this the dream Nigeria you were calling people to revolt against the government then? Huh? Tunde Bakare, did you in 2012 see that Al-Qaeda will come to your land in 2020? Did you see in 2012 when you were calling Nigeria to rise up that Al-Qaeda and the ISIS West Africa will be penetrating your land in 2020? Continue.
Enough. Let's face the fact, it's not about subsidy. Whether they remove the subsidy or not, we will still be in problem. If they remove subsidy, they will share the money. They have already shared it before collecting it. They said over 400 billion will go to Jonathan's government. Over 400 billion will go to state government. Over 200 billion will go to local government. They have already spent the money before they earn it. They are just fooling.
We are just starting, I am going to show you all of them one by one. Now, you have not seen the main players. When you say the main players, the Today Revolution now, they are the main players. You have not seen them now. Have I shown you their videos? No. I have not shown their videos now. The Today Revolution now. Now, now, where is this guy? He said they are not afraid of anybody. Is he afraid today? If you know that guy, go and find him. Because he said he is not afraid of anybody. Ask him, did he still have that Obiago? Is he still having the Obiago that he had in 2012? We need the Obiago now. He said he's not afraid of anybody. We need that Obiago. Nigeria need the Obiago now of this guy. He is not afraid of anybody.
We are not afraid of anybody. We own tonight.
Now, the next question. All these policemen that are standing like this, what has possessed you in 2020? What possessed you in 2020? What has changed in you in 2020? Because it was still you. You are still there in Nigeria police serving. What has changed in you between 2012 and 2020? I am asking these police officers, what has changed in you? What has possessed you? Which spirit is occupying you now? Huh? The security agencies that you see here, what have changed in you? Continue.
Nigerians say no to subsidy, we say no to suffering, no to Boko Haram, no to kidnapping, no to anything inhuman. We cannot take this no longer. If Jonathan is not capable, let him resign. If he's not...
Where is this guy today? Where is the guy? Is he now enjoying the Nigeria he came out in 2012 to protest? Is he enjoying it? If you know him, tell him his picture has appeared in Simon Ekpa page. We are making them hero this night.
Saudi, all those places he's mentioning, they have something called social security. They are giving their citizens, whether you're working or not, they are giving them something called social security. What are the government giving us here in Nigeria? We don't know. Are they giving people anything? No. The government, they are against.
Where are these young people today?
They are inhuman policies. Yeah. We are very much against the inhuman policies. And we will continue to be on the street. What we do today is going to reflect tomorrow. If we don't do it, prosperity will judge us. We are here on our toes. We are here inside the sun. And we are going to fight it out with everybody.
Where is this young man today?
We don't want to know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't want to know. We fight it. We'll be on the street till the end of this.
Where are you today to be on the street till the end of this?
We fight it out and everybody will know that we did it. Nada's cabinet has failed. We don't want this government again.
Where are you today?
Our government has failed. Our government has failed. They are threatening us. If I go to Rabolu, Tunisia is going to be a child's play. No more running back.
Tunisia is not a child play. Are you learning from Tunisia?
Everybody now has decided that we want to die.
Have you died? Do you want to leave now? You are free to die now? Then, are you ready to die now?
We can die for them.
You are ready to die. You can go now and protest if you are ready to die. He said he is ready to die and he didn't die then. And I believe now, by now, he will be more than ready to die. Where is this guy today? Where is this guy? What have changed in these policemen? What have possessed them in 2020? Where are they getting their spirit from? Have the spirit of Jonathan left them, and now they're possessed with the spirit of Fulani terrorists? The Nigeria police, these same people were there in 2012. What has changed in their life today? That they will be shooting people and arresting and molesting people protesting in 2020. You see, you use your own hand and bring in things that will kill you. You see, of course, you people know that this is not even the half of what, the videos are supposed to show you people. Occupy Nigeria. Occupy Nigeria. Autonomy. Autonomy. Now, did you see police? Did you see police standing side by side with citizens of Nigeria in 2012? Did you see police? Did you see police standing with human beings in Nigeria in 2012 in protest? Protesting. Where is this guy today? Where is this guy today?
Shoot me, let me die! Shoot me, I want to die!
He said you should shoot him, he want to die. He said you should shoot him.
Shoot me, let me die! Shoot me, let me die! Shoot me!
He said you should shoot him. Where is him today? Where is this guy today? He should just come out and he don't need to ask, shoot me. He don't need to raise his hand. Where is him today? Is he not among the revolution now? If he has not joined them, he should go and join revolution now. He was looking for bullets in 2012 and nobody was ready to shoot him. He said, shoot me. Nobody want to shoot. He said, shoot me. Police don't want to shoot. Police was running away from him. Look, police was running away. He was busy shouting, shoot me.
Shoot me.
Shoot me! Shoot me! Police was running away. Where are these people today? Where are these people? You see? Where are these people today? Where are these people today? Where are these people today? Where are these people today in 2020? Where are these people today? Where are these people today? You see? You see? We are saying, where are they today? You just hear somebody shouting, come and shoot me, come and shoot me, come and shoot me. Yeah, you must shoot me, you must shoot me. And today, I am asking, where is the guy? Because you don't even need to ask. You will be shot just for coming out. If you are looking for bullets today, you don't need to go and ask. Now,
you heard the minister explaining why this has to do. Very important.
One moment. One moment. One moment.
Has brought the country to something of a standstill. Protests have seen at least one. Has brought the country to something of a standstill. Protests have seen at least one person shot dead by police and many more injured. The BBC's Mark Lobel is in Lagos, from where he sent this report.
Eerily empty streets and an only congested.
Where is BBC today? Did you see BBC? Did you see BBC News? Where is BBC today to report the issue of Nigeria? Where? Where is BBC News today in 2020? Here is BBC reporting protest in Nigeria.
Commercial centre, Lagos. Thousands of Nigerians have gone on strike protesting the government's removal of the fuel subsidy that has led to the doubling of the price of petrol. Some of those who wanted to work felt too afraid to.
I don't have to risk my life, my family's at home, my kids are home.
Where is BBC today? Look at police forming chain, human chain.
As businesses shut and tensions were high.
As staff, they think that we are foolish, but we are not. We are responsible Nigerians, and we are speaking our minds. And our mind is this: they need to reverse the fuel price.
Most of today's mass protests passed off calmly. There was a carnival atmosphere at times. Many workers on strike like the...
Where is this BBC man today? Is he dead? Is that BBC man dead? Is he still reporting for BBC? Or do we need to invite another person from BBC? Where is BBC today? Where?
Thousands here in Lagos are at mass protests, all saying that they can't live without the fuel subsidy. It's been in place for years. They're determined for the government to get that message. They say they're prepared to strike indefinitely. But some protests did turn violent. 2 people were shot dead in Kano, where police fired live ammunition and used tear gas, and a man was shot dead by security forces in Lagos. The current protests are likely to weigh heavily on President Goodluck Jonathan's mind, as he is also battling the militant Islamist Boko Haram in the north. The group has killed dozens of Christians since Christmas.
Where is BBC today?
And the president thinks battling them is even more complicated than the country's civil war in the 60s. On Monday, a mosque was attacked in the south, apparently in retaliation for the burning of churches.
Ordinary mosque was attacked. Ordinary mosque was attacked, and BBC reported it. Ordinary mosque was attacked, and BBC reported it. BBC reported a mosque that was attacked. Where is BBC today? Villages are being razed. Where is BBC? Villages are being razed. Southern Kaduna people are being killed in their hundreds every week. Where is BBC? Mosques were attacked. BBC reported it in 2012. Look at them.
10 people were injured.
10 people were injured. BBC reported it.
Many will now watch to see if those security worries encourage an early settlement with strikers as the protests continue. Mark Lobel, BBC News, Lagos.
BBC News, Lagos. Where are you today? Where? Where are you today? Where is BBC? Okay, one moment. Of course, we don't have enough time, but very soon we don't have enough time. Maybe we'll continue. But I need to take your memory back so that you will understand.
So this cabal, this criminal mafia in the country, set up all kinds of scams, and one of it is the oil subsidy scam. And basically what they do is that they claim that they are subsidizing oil on the basis of liters. I mean, there are 4 liters of gas in 1 gallon. So, but there's nothing like that. Our colleague here mentioned, supposed to be 4 refineries. Only about 2 of them are actually working to some reasonable capacity. They destroy the refineries intentionally. So they now give themselves contracts to import gas, that's gasoline, back into Nigeria. And then they set up a subsidy fund that what it means is that if you bring back 4 barrels of gasoline to Nigeria, the Nigerian government will pay you, say, $5 per gallon because, they are subsidizing you. But the truth is that, one, they inflate the number of gasoline they bring back into the country. We found out even about 3 weeks ago that they were importing about 24 million liters that nobody could explain who is buying them. But they get subsidy for it. So it got so ridiculous that they started importing water. And yes, this is not a joke. We import water. They'll go to the high seas with a tank and get water, scoop water from the high seas and import it back to Nigeria. They'll bring paperwork to the customs and they'll clear them. And when they pay them the subsidy, they take the water back and pour it back into the ocean. It is not funny. This is how bad the oil scam is going on. But that's Nigeria is wrong.
Now, did you hear? This was immediately after Occupy Nigeria. So Sowore was analyzing, because they are the people who projected the Occupy Nigeria. So after the Occupy Nigeria, Sowore is now explaining to you the conspiracy, the scam in oil subsidy and what have you. Today, let me show you something. One moment. One moment. One moment. Now look at this. Did you see that? This was July 29, 2019. Money spent to import fuel in 5 years can build 14 refineries of 100,000 investigation reviews. Now, tell me, where are the Occupy Nigerians? Where are the Occupy Nigeria that was protesting for oil subsidy? Meanwhile, ordinary 5 years of Buhari administration, the money they have spent have doubled what Jonathan have ever spent in his government, and according to them, the money spent will build 14 refineries. I did not say it. Where are they? I'm going to stop here today. Enough of this exposition for today. Join me again tomorrow. Remember, this is what we do for Biafra. We are going to stop at nothing until we get Biafra. Remember, the only solution to all the things I'm explaining to you now, I have to take your memory a little bit back so that you will understand the predicament you are into. I have been able to present a lot of things this evening. Remember, the only solution to stop the invasion of the southern part of Nigeria by terrorists, the only solution, the only thing we can do to stop insurgency that is about to start in the southern part of Nigeria is disintegration of Nigeria. Disintegration of Nigeria will stop it. Regional government can never stop a terrorist attack. Regional government or restructuring of Nigeria can never stop them from attacking you. It can never stop them from penetrating your region. But total disintegration will stop them, because you will have total freedom to control your border. You will have your border, you will have your border guard. Your border will be controlled with heavily armed security men that will not allow anybody illegally to enter your territory. This is the only solution. Apart from this, everything you do, you are only buying time to be murdered. Thank you for watching this evening. Please share this video and it shall be well with you. May God bless you and may God bless Biafra. Good night. Biafra must be defended at all costs.
The United States of America is a steadfast supporter of the principles that people have a right to choose their own form of government. Nations have a right to choose their own alliances. There are inalienable rights governments must protect. The rule of law must be cherished. Sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states must be respected.
The UN Charter and its principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, human dignity, and the right to self-defense, these principles are universal and we must uphold them. International law must be protected always and everywhere, without any ambiguity, in Ukraine, in the Middle East, and everywhere in the world. This is our global responsibility.
Self-preservation must be protected at all costs. Today, the Biafra Liberation Army have neutralized dozens of these terrorists in our land, and we are proud of them. They will continue to go down. Our demand is very simple. Pull them out of Biafra land. Remove every checkpoint. If you do not dismantle all the checkpoints, they will continue to die. We will continue to excel. We will continue to deal with Nigeria, and Nigeria will never ever remain the same until Biafra exits from Nigeria. A government that uses violence will be responded with the same and equal measure of violence in self-defense. So I told them, oh my God, here is not taken, I will turn to a beast and Biafra will come. Nigeria has no rule of law. Their rule of law is gun and bullet. And we have come to resist it. My fellow Biafrans, the world leaders made it very clear that self-preservation is a must. They use the word must. And it should be protected at all costs. At all costs. Biafra must be defended at all costs. At all costs.